Yo, 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 welcome to another episode of the THEAMVZONE podcast series. My name is An and I will be your host today. So, in this new episode, we have our first and only female guest thus far on the series. You may know her from, well, actually, I have no idea where you may know her from, but she's named dottedtaylor. What's up, Taylor?
What's up?
Yeah, so what's up with that username? What does that mean, dottedtaylor?
It's just from like some game I used to play when I was younger. It was the dotted part was like auto-generated.
Okay.
I had a character named Dottie, and then I just combined them because I wanted to be like, I wanted my friends in other games to like recognize me as Dottie, but still I wanted to incorporate Taylor because I didn't want people to call me that. I just wanted people to call me Taylor. So that's how I came up with that. I've had it for like 10 years.
Oh, okay, so that makes sense.
Yeah, it means nothing. Literally nothing.
Yeah, so I'm like on your YouTube channel. Your oldest videos is like 7 years ago. So like, damn,
Yeah.
How long have you been editing?
I think I've been editing for almost 11 years. That's my second channel that I ever had.
Damn.
I had another channel in middle school. I've hidden like most of the videos. But yeah, it's my second channel. I started that channel when I was like in high school.
Damn. So like, where did that came from? Like that passion or?
When I was like really young, I liked watching music videos of like the games I was playing like online. All of the games are like defunct now, so I don't feel like naming them, and it was really cringy. But yeah, so I just really liked watching them. I just liked seeing like two of my favorite things, like my favorite song plus like my favorite game together. So I just started like imitating them, and I moved from like Windows Movie Maker to Sony Vegas. So I did use Vegas for like a year or so, and then I started using After Effects because I really, really loved the After Effects edits, and the transition was really hard because I was like pretty young. I was like 13 or 14, and it was kind of hard. I was trying to teach myself, and but I made it work. I just kept like pushing through it, and now I've been using After Effects for like 8 years or something.
Wait, so you went from Movie Maker to After Effects, or did you use like
I used Sony
Vegas?
Vegas in the middle for like a year and a half or so.
Yeah, most of us did that. I did that basically too.
Yeah, cool.
Wait, but what's the, because like your first few EMVs, what is that like? Is that Fury thing or a cartoon? Like, what is that? Yeah, like, what is that?
That was Homestuck. It's like a web comic.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was like fan
looks
art
kind of
of the
sus. Like,
no,
it's like those fan fiction Fury shit, is it?
No,
or?
it's not furry shit. I promise. There's no furries. No, it's not like warrior cat shit. It's fucking.
Okay.
It's all like they're all like people, or like I guess they're like they're like aliens, I guess. But okay, yeah, I guess it's a little weird, but I don't know. I was like, yeah,
high school.
So
It's cool.
The high school, you know. Kind of a weirdo. Everybody was into Homestuck back in the day, so I was raking up those views.
That's what's up.
So can't knock the hustle.
Yeah. Wait, so did you meet like anyone in real life that were doing the same thing you were, or was this mostly online, I guess?
I had friends that were also into like the webcomic. Like we were all like reading it together, so I would make like my videos and send it to them, and they would be like, "Oh, that's nice." They didn't really give a shit. And I would post my like Homestuck videos on Tumblr back in the day, but I don't use Tumblr anymore. I don't know if anybody does, but yeah, I
do.
You do? Okay, so
of course I do.
He does, but yeah, I don't use Tumblr anymore. So I used to post them on Tumblr, hoping I would like get viral or whatever, but it didn't happen. But
damn.
okay. Yeah.
What about the community though? Like, I guess you were using Skype too, or?
Oh yeah, we used Skype back in the day. Yeah, definitely. The community was like pretty small.
Yeah, so like, who'd you meet like when you first, I guess, joined those type of EMV communities and stuff?
Yeah, like who did I meet? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Let me see. I remember like the first person I met that I can really like remember is Randomly Simple. We became friends. They're like a big editor. I think they still kind of do Homestuck stuff, but they do a bunch of different stuff. Yeah, and then we remained friends for a long time. We don't really talk that much anymore, but we were friends for a long time. Yeah, but yeah, the community was pretty small. Like we basically populated an entire like studio of like 20 people, and that was like the entire editing community basically.
Damn.
Yeah, it
Okay.
was small. So but it was pretty popular. Like there was a small group of editors, but there was like a lot of there's a lot of like people that were like kind of passing through. Like they would make like a few Homestuck edits and like
Mm-hmm.
get like, you know, they would get featured in our maps and stuff and then move on. And so there's a bunch of people that like dabbled in it. So it kind of was big at
wait,
point.
but that's the Homestuck whatever community then. It's not the like anime and stuff, or do you mean?
Yeah. I mean, I can talk about the anime community.
Oh,
like how I got into that or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I started, let me see, I knew I wanted to like switch to making like AMVs because I was like watching anime, but I like didn't know how to like edit anime. So then I started with like I started with like fan art and stuff because I found that to be like the easiest thing for me to edit. And I started using like Danganronpa because I liked that game, and there's a lot of like transparents and stuff that I could use, which are like the number one thing like my edits are made of, which are just like transparents and renders and shit and fan art. And so yeah, I started doing that, and then I got into this like this big studio at the time called Advanced Plus, so that was pretty big for me. Sadly they're closed now, but they were really, really good. So.
Wait, so what about your style? Like, I think this is like considered candy style, I guess, or?
Yeah, like I don't know where the term like candy style like originated from, and like I only call it candy style as like a joke, but I mean I do kind of agree with the fact that it's eye candy. I don't want people to think like candy as in my edits are like sugary, sweet, and like really pink and over the top and like really girly, because they're not. It's like, but it's definitely very like effects heavy, and I like, as a video editor, I really like to challenge myself like technically and creatively. I'm not really into like creating a storyline like and eliciting emotion from the viewer. I've tried. I'm just like really bad at it. So it's not like it's not my element. So like I try, but I suck at it. So I have more fun just like doing a bunch of crazy effects and stuff. That's just what I like doing. That's why I feel like satisfied by like creating. So.
Yeah, I think that's fine. You know, like just at the end of the day, if you have fun, then you know.
Yeah, exactly. Like at the end of the day, it's not that serious.
Yeah, these days people are taking it to the next level. Like, oh no, this is so bad. Like, you should quit editing and stuff. It's like, bro, we doing this for fun. What are you talking about?
I know, right? Like, it's just for fun. I mean, I understand like competitions are different, like contests. So you want to like kind of tailor your video to like what you think the judges are gonna like. And I understand that. Like I've done that a few times, and it is fun when your strategy like pays off.
Yeah, I think I think I saw you won some contest or something, first place.
Yeah, in like 2016, I like entered the Mad Desire Studio contest, which was at the time in the candy community or FX community, whatever you call it. But I feel like people know us as like the candy community. I entered the contest, and it was the biggest contest at the time. Like people lost their minds over it. And I guess I got really lucky and they liked my video. I tried really hard to make something they would like. Like it was still my own style, very much so. And I was like racking my brain for ideas. I spent like 3 months on it, I think. And I remember when I was in high school, I would like run home from school and like get to work on it, and then I would do my homework at like 10 o'clock at night.
Yeah, that's a vibe.
Because my mom would like kick me off the computer because I didn't have my computer in my room, because she knew if I had my computer in my room, she was like, you would never leave. And she's right. So I had it in like, I had it in like her office. And so which I used.
Wait, was she looking at you like while you were editing or something?
No. She wasn't. She didn't really use it that much. Like it was mostly me in there. It was mostly like my office, but
okay.
It was basically her letting me use it. So Yeah, she used to kick me off and be like, you need to go to bed. So then I would go upstairs and do my homework and stay up for like a few more hours. So yeah. I failed my chemistry final later
No
that year
way.
for a different contest. For like, I entered a local like conventions contest, and
What?
I just edited that video like nonstop for like 2 weeks or whatever. And I remember I asked my teacher, I said, yo, like I have a B in this class right now. Like, what's the lowest grade I can get on the final and still maintain my B? And he's like, you could get like a D on the final. And that's what I got. I got a D on the final.
God damn.
Yeah, I know. I really hated chemistry. I hated that class. I just don't care about freaking like polar bonds or whatever the hell they're called. So I just don't care.
Was there a prize for the contest, or like what's up? Like,
Oh, well, for the other contest, for the MDS contest, if you won, they reposted my video. So it has like probably close to 100,000 views on their channel, because their channel's way bigger than mine. And you get to join their studio, because their studio is extremely exclusive. You could only join once a year if you made a video, a 90-second, like, nonstop effects video. And if you impress them, they would pick like 5 to 10 people and you could join. And it was very like demanding. So like once you got in, you had to like prioritize the studio above like every other studio. You'd have like so you're basically like signing up to do like more work. But I mean, it was like an honor. So you go down history if you get in. So that was the prize for that. And then the other contest, I didn't win anything. I made it to like the finals. So I got to like go to the convention and watch like the AMVs on like a really big screen, like in a movie theater basically. I got to watch my video premiere in front of like 500 people. And it was crazy. Like people were like laughing at certain moments in a good way, because it was like supposed to be funny.
Of course.
Not like this is bad, because then I wouldn't make it to the finals because they get screened. And so yeah, that was exhilarating, like listening to people's like feedback, like from like I would say a general audience, as opposed to feedback from like other editors who kind of know what you're doing. Like listening to feedback from like a general audience was like pretty interesting. It was crazy. And I got to sit in like the VIP section because I was in the contest. But yeah, I didn't win anything, but I always like wanted to avenge myself and like edit again and like win, but like I don't know if I have like a concept. I never think I have like a strong enough concept to like beat these people who have been like entering these convention contests for like years and years and years, because that's who I was like up against. Like, but I think I still have it in me, but it's just not my style. Like I just get bored. Like I like just going crazy and just editing like a ton of effects and spending like a zillion years on like really technical stuff, which is not like what a lot of conventions are looking for. They want something more general. So
true.
Yeah.
Wait, so would you say the experience, I guess, was worth it? By
failing it's definitely worth like failing my chem final. Like I never think because I still got a B, so I still like passed. So I was gonna get like a B in that class anyway. Like even if I got an A on the final, I would have had a B in the class, so it didn't really matter. So because I just was not doing that hot because I just did not care. It's definitely worth it. I would definitely do it again. I don't really go to conventions anymore, but maybe I always think about like entering again and trying it again. And because I still like, I really want to avenge myself and I want to win something, but I don't want to be obsessed with like winning. Editing's supposed to be fun. It's like not super fun when you're trying to edit like with a certain expectation. Like on the other side, it's like more fun if you just like are really, really inspired and you just happen to win something. Like people just happen to really, really like it. And that's better. Yeah, 'cause sometimes like when I try calculating shit, I get like really annoyed like editing it. So
yeah. But these days, like, are you still editing or like what's up?
Yeah, I edit like not as like often because I don't really have the time, or when I have the time, I'm just like tired from doing my coursework or whatever, because I'm about to graduate in like a month. So actually, like technically less than a month. Oh, that's kind of scary. Oh my god.
Bro, that's growing up.
Like actually, it's like more like 2 to 3 weeks. Graduate. Nice. So, I'm just lazy. So, yeah, I just edit. I edit like way more like a casual pace. Like I just spend like months and months on like the same project because it just takes me like way longer to crank out stuff that like meets my expectations, and I constantly feel like I have to keep like stepping it up. Like I feel like every single edit I make has to be better than the last, or I get like disappointed in myself. I also am afraid of like disappointing my subscribers and stuff, which are mostly other editors, so it's like
of course,
yeah, I just want them to know, I don't want them to think I'm a flop, so I always gotta put like more effort into like the previous edit than I did, and it just takes me like a lot more time. I also do like commissions on the side, so I don't post those on my main channel, but I've done like several commissions over the last couple years. So, and they
was that fun? Was that fun? Like for money, I guess? Editing for money? No?
No, it's not fun. Like, man, every single time I'm like, oh, let's do a commission. Like, this is so validating. And then I start working on it, and then I'm like, fuck my life. Like, I hate doing this. Like, I hate it. I hate editing for money because I never like ask for enough money. Like, because it's not like the amount of like suffering I go through. Like, I just, you know, I spend like 20 hours and I get paid $200, which goes is equivalent to like $10 an hour, which is like crappy, you know? So it's not motivating, and I could charge more, but it's just like, at least the people I'm doing commissions for, it's like not, it doesn't really make sense. They can go to someone else who's like, will do like a much better rate than me. So I just like keep the same rate. I just do it like very sporadically. Like I do maybe like 1 or 2 a year because I start going like insane working on it because I want to make it like perfect, but then I just don't have the energy to, because, and then I get really embarrassed. Like I hate the result because I knew I was like super lazy, and I justify it by saying like, oh, I would try harder if I was getting like paid more, but it's my fault because I accepted the rate. And I just, stupid. Like a stupid cycle.
Damn.
Yeah.
So I guess the money factor kind of blocks your creative sort of mindset, you would say, like, because
it's kind of that. It's kind of also the fact that it's not like my, you know, it's not my natural habitat. Like it's not my I'm not in my element. I mean, I am kind of, but it's not like, you know, my favorite thing to edit. Like it's normally those like I would say like those kind of like chorus battle things. You know what those are?
Not really.
Okay, it's mostly like they have like 1 render or 2 renders and a song, and you just have to reuse the same render like over and over and over and over. For like 3 minutes. And just like I just add like typography to it and stuff. So it gets like boring for me. I mostly try to mix it up by adding a lot of like 3D and cool like effects and stuff, but I just can't. I can never make it too detailed because it's just too much effort. So yeah, it's like the opposite of what I normally do, because normally I make things like really, really detailed. At least in terms of how much like care I put into it. So
yeah, for sure. So for the people who doesn't really know much about you, like did you end up picking up a job related to video editing like most editors would do, I guess?
Yeah, so I have in the past, but I didn't end up like sticking with them because I hate editing for money. Like I really do. I have tried it like several times. I've had several editing jobs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I always hate it. Like, I mean, I kind of like it, but I kind of think like, yeah, this is a quick way to ruin something that is like I'm really passionate about. And so I'm doing other stuff. I'm doing software engineering instead. So, which is way more secure of a field, makes way more money, and it's something I also enjoy without being like extremely passionate about it. So to the point where it doesn't like ruin it for me. And it's not really like a creative hobby for me, because I feel like I hate it when like my creativity gets stifled. And I think that's why I don't enjoy editing for money that much. So it's good that I can just do that, because I also really like technical stuff. So I can do that as my job, but I can still have like my creative outlet at the end of the day without being like fuck After Effects, I never want to open it again. So yeah.
Wait, but what's your end game in software engineering, right?
Yeah. You want me to dox the company I'm working for?
No, but like the position, like where you wanna like work in that field, I guess.
Oh, I don't know. Like the company I'm working at is so big. I have like kind of imposter syndrome a little bit, so it's kind of like set me back a little bit. But hopefully, once I get comfortable there, I don't know. Everybody there is like really, really, really smart. So, I'm just honored to work.
Wait. So for the people who doesn't know, like, what's imposter syndrome?
Oh, I'm just like, in terms of career goals, I'm like, I don't know how I'm gonna be able to like compete with everybody else for like a promotion and stuff, and work my way up the corporate ladder. Because I feel like I'm gonna be like mediocre or average. So, and also, it's hard for me to predict because, of course, I'm gonna be in a rotational program, so I'm gonna be doing like web development, and then I can switch around to like a bunch of other stuff. Like I used to think like I would eventually want to be like a project manager, but now I think like maybe I'd rather be like a technical director. But I have so much knowledge I have to learn first. Like I have so much I have to learn. So I can't even like, it's hard for me to visualize myself there yet. It's kind of like that, you know, that like that curve, like that parabola graph where people say like they have this much, you're a beginner and you think you have like this much knowledge, and then you get to like the middle and you realize like I know nothing. And then
of course. Yeah,
exactly. I'm kind of like in the middle now. Like before I was like, oh my God, I want to be like the director of everything. Like I got this. And now I'm like, oh my God, I don't know shit. And so it's kind of like that. Like I guess catch me or ask me again in like 5 years and see if I've like I'll probably have like the hang of things by then, and maybe I'll be like charging ahead with my career, because I definitely always wanted to. I feel like the pandemic also made me like mellow out a lot. Like I used to be really like career driven, and now that I got the job and you know, with the pandemic, like I just kind of like took a step back and just like kind of chilling and just like thankful for what I have. And I'm not like kind of like simmered. I guess it kind of like simmered down my like career drive a little bit. So
it happens.
Yeah, it does happen.
But you didn't really have like something, I guess, specific in mind before like this whole COVID thing happened? Like you really want to do this when you grow up, or that type
I
of
guess
vibe?
I wanted to be a CISO or a CISO. It's like a Chief Information Security Officer, which is kind of like the director of like security. I don't know if I'll ever get there, because that's like the thing. The more I learn about security and programming, the more I'm like, holy shit. So I do know that like I've always really wanted. No, now I'm getting into very specific stuff, but I've always wanted to work on like whatever company I'm working for. I've always wanted to work on like their product, like whatever they're putting forward. I've always wanted to like be able to like go home and like pick up my like phone or my computer and be like, yeah, I made that. Like I worked on that. Like I've always wanted to work on something customer facing, like always. So internal stuff is just kind of boring for me. But I mean, it pays the bills, but that's kind of, I guess that's like kind of maybe the foreseeable next step that I've wanted. And then, maybe CISO, but I don't know. There's a lot I gotta learn.
Yeah, it'd be like that sometimes, I guess.
Yeah.
So just to go back to the EMV community, like, what would you say? No, it's fine. I mean, what's the weirdest thing like that happened to you thus far that when you've been in this community?
The weirdest thing?
Yeah,
oh my god, there's been so many weird things.
Okay, what's the most memorable, I guess?
Let me see. I was talking about this with some editors from my community the other day, and this loops into what we were talking about earlier. So like my MDS contest video, I had someone steal it and enter it in a convention.
What?
Yeah, and claim it was theirs. And yeah, and then they like felt bad about it. And they messaged me on Facebook and they said, hey, like, I just loved your video so much. I entered you in this contest. And I'm like, what? And I don't.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm like, why would you do that? But they were registered like with their email and shit like that. And they tried to play it off by saying like, it was my friend who did it. And then I was like, sure. Because I asked for like the email of like whoever submitted it because I was going to go like dispute it and tell them to like remove it from the contest because I just thought that was weird. And yeah, it was the person who messaged me, their email was the same as their YouTube handle. So I was like, yeah, it was your friend for sure. So I don't think they ever even removed it from the contest, but it didn't win anything. And then they also proceeded to like copy my video and make their own version of it and like upload it to their channel.
Whoa.
Yeah, so they just really liked it. And it was kind of weird, I guess. The weirdest thing was just them entering it in a contest for me. Claiming it was on my behalf. And I was like, no, you definitely entered it for yourself and then felt bad about it. So I like thought I would find out, which I totally would not have. But so that was probably the weirdest thing I can think of.
Wait, so you didn't feel like flattered that someone, I guess, low-key was inspired?
Kind of flattered. Yeah, I was kind of flattered. I was kind of weirded out, but I was kind of flattered. Yeah, let me see, other weird things. I don't know. Oh, there's a lot of like mildly weird things that have happened. Like,
yeah, have you been getting hate for the way you edit or just being who you are?
No, if I do, I don't even care. Like, I don't even take it seriously. Like, I don't care. Like, I don't know. I have enough confidence in myself. They can say like, Taylor, you suck, or what you edit's stupid. And I'm like, so? Like, I don't care. I'm not gonna stop. Like, I don't give a shit.
That's what's up, then. That's what's up. That's good.
Yeah, I don't give a shit. I'm like, I'm gonna stay in my lane. It's always people like, it's never anybody from my community. It's never anybody I like directly like working with. It's always like if it's anyone, they're just like, Taylor, your editing is like stupid. And I'm like, well, it's a personal choice. No one ever says like my editing's bad. So if they want to say like it's technically flawed, I would be interested in debating that. Because I would always love to learn more about that. But no, they just say like, oh, it's not my taste. I'm like, well, then I don't care because I know it's extremely niche. Like, if I wanted to make something, if I wanted to make something that was generally appealing, I would go on like best AMVs of all time and just try to like replicate that style. But I don't. Right. That's not my thing.
Yeah, I mean that's a good mindset to have, though, I guess.
Yeah.
So you've never really been, I guess, depressed about your own editing, like people bashing and stuff like that?
No, not from other people. The only hate I get is from myself. Like,
that's deep.
Yeah, I'm just really like, I'm kind of a perfectionist. So if it's not perfect, I get really like shy about it. Like I posted on my channel, but then in my head, I'm like, fuck, I hope no one watches this. But at the same time, I want views because I want my channel to have like a good ratio and stuff like that. Like I want good views, good subscriber to views ratio. But
I mean, you got like what, 5K? Like that's what's up, 5K, man.
Yeah, but I got like Let me see. My last video, I need my last video to hit like 1K for it to be like a goodish ratio, I guess. And so I don't know. My channel's really old, so I can't really expect too much out of it anymore. And I kind of I don't upload as much. But yeah, no, I'm just a perfectionist. No one really like hates on me. Yeah, they can fight me. I'll fight them back. So.
Oh, like in real life, or do you mean like? Because we can get that arranged,
no,
like.
They can fight me in like the YouTube comment section.
Oh, so you like to, get at it in the comment section and shit?
Yeah, sure. If someone wants to pull up, I'll definitely. They want to say like, yeah, your edits are trash. I'll either just be like, yeah, they are, or I'll be like, excuse me, bitch. Like, what about it makes it trash? Yeah. I think like my community, like the FX/Candy community is just extremely supportive. Like everybody's really freaking nice. Like I never see anybody commenting like negative shit on other people's videos, like ever. Like, I think it's because our community is mostly dominated by women and we're all very nice, but
oh shit, for real?
Yeah.
Wait, which community is that?
Oh, what'd you say? What community is that? My community, the candy community.
Oh, the candy community. Okay.
Yeah.
Is there like a Discord server with all of you guys or something?
You want to like pull up and you want to be like, hey, ladies,
I'm just asking for.
Oh yeah, I'm just asking for referencing. I'm just asking for a friend. Yeah. Oh my god, you're sick. No, I was kidding. That was pretty funny. Yeah. Maybe a little bit.
Hey yo, bro, my community is filled with guys, so that's too much testosterone every day. It's like my dick is bigger than yours is smaller. Like what?
Yeah,
we're just
it's
talking
so
about EVs.
much.
They're like, it's like so much toxicity or whatever.
Yeah, you guys
like,
are so toxic. It's kind of funny though. Like at least because I'm kind of an outsider, I like sticking my head in there and just like causing chaos and then leaving.
Yeah, I think you've had to witness some of these amazing situations.
Definitely people in that community. There's a few that are like pretty misogynistic, but I don't take it like I don't take it personally. I know it's not personal. I know they just hate women as a general, so I know it's not me. I never did anything.
No, it's not even females. I think it's just the fact that you're female and you're editing EMVs. I think.
Yeah, they just I don't know feel intimidated by me.
Yeah, that's some next level breed. Like she's a girl, so she doesn't know how to edit or something like that.
I don't. Yeah, I see. Like they don't even have the grounds to like stand on that half the time. Like they don't even say that shit. They don't even say like, oh, because you're a girl, you can't edit. Like don't say that because that's not true. So they just go like, oh, you're a girl, ew, and that's it. And I'm like,
yeah, this is so fucked.
Okay,
man.
and like so what? Like, and I don't know. It just makes them mad whenever I show up, and so that's what I mean by like I just cause chaos in like the Discord server and I just leave. And I stick my head in there like once a week every time I feel like causing chaos. Because everyone goes into like freak out mode because there's a girl in the chat, and then it's like kind of funny because I don't go in there looking for that kind of attention. It's just that that's what I always end up receiving.
Yeah,
it's kind of exhausting, but it is what it is. Like I've learned to accept it. I think it's funny. I think I'm entertained by it, so I'm a good sport about it. And for the most part, so.
Yeah, I mean, as long as you don't take it too seriously, because obviously they're not ready for that kind of talk. It's just talking about stuff they don't know about, I guess.
Oh yeah, it's always like dudes that are from like some backwoods country where sexism is still. I mean, sexism is alive in like every country, but like
living in their mom basement or some shit like that.
Yeah, it's always guys like that. They live in their mom's basement or whatever. Because even in your community, like now that I'm thinking about it, like some of the best editors are girls. Like, so I don't think anybody like.
Whoa, wait, what? Like who? Like what?
I know like Jazz Vids. She's so good. I'm obsessed with her.
Wait, but she's not from my community. That's more like
she's
yours
in like
community.
Soul's team, right? She's so good. I think
so. Yeah.
Love her videos. And there's a few others that, like I know Celia. Well, Celia's not.
I mean, aren't those from your community or?
No, they're in like Well, I don't know. I thought that was your community. They're in like Soul's Team.
No, that was yours. I thought that was yours.
I think Soul's Team is like a third women or something.
A third? What?
Yeah, I think so. I don't know. No, I'm not. No one. I don't know it. Like, I don't make like Soul's Team edits. Like, I've never even participated in like an IC. I edit like way too slowly for that. So I don't think they would ever like. I don't make like the kind of videos they would like.
Yeah, those guys are an entire different topic to even go over. It's like they.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
They like live and
else.
breathe in like shit AMVs. And
yeah, that's one way to put it.
Yeah, they shit AMVs. They're like, yo, I gotta make this AMV like a metaphor for life. And I'm like, ooh, look at that, pretty colors. I'm like, ooh, let me make my edit like flashy and pretty and make it spin. Whee! That's how I edit.
Yeah. I mean, the only one that I know that sort of between our communities is KHOA. You know, ITSAVIENT.
Oh yeah.
Like he vibes with everyone, I guess.
He does vibe with everyone. He's like kind of like, I kind of float around a little bit like for fun, but he like floats even harder. Like he joined like one of my like studios that I'm in. Okay. Yeah, but he only edited like one time, I think, but maybe twice. But he even went that far as to like join SUPERNOVA Studios, which is one of like, I think that's like the biggest like candy studio right now. So
yeah, I'm looking at it and I'm seeing like 165k subscribers. Like, damn.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
They're like one of the main studios I edit for. Them and like YAOI Revolution Studios. So, but
wait, so for the people who doesn't know, like what's that? What's YAOI Revolution Studio?
YAOI Revolution Studio is like a studio where we edit yaoi. So it's like gay dudes.
Wait, what's yaoi?
Yo, it's like two dudes in love.
Oh, and you like that?
Yeah, we like that. I mean, who wouldn't? What? I mean, I'm a straight girl. Of course I like that.
Oh, you're straight?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
Mostly. Pretty much, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So, I mean, I don't know. Everyone else is... There's plenty of, like, YURI studios as well that exist. They're not as popular, but...
Well, YURI is the opposite, right? That's two girls?
Yeah, it's like 2 girls.
Okay, yeah. YAOI and YURI. Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, YAOI Rev is, like... Oh my god, they have like the highest quality videos, like as of late, like super high quality maps, like even so good. I have to bust my ass to like every time I make a part for them, I spend months on it, even though it's like 5 seconds long. I spend forever on it, like racking my brain to make like the 5 seconds, like the best 5 seconds I can make, and I like always pull out all the stops. Like I tried using Cinema 4D for my last part, and you can't really tell, but I really tried. Took me a lot of time to get used to Cinema 4D, and then you can't even tell that the glass is 3D in my video. It's kind of sad.
Which one? The latest one, or?
Yeah, my latest one.
Damn. Yeah, what was that for? Was that for one of them, or?
Yeah, it was for YAOI Revolution Studios. The final product is so
MVP, right? Or...
Yeah, for a map. The final project's so good. Just like show-stopping.
Damn.
Yeah, I would like to see Soul's Team like pull out one of those.
Oh, is that a challenge? I'm trying to call him out right now, right here on this podcast.
Yeah, right here, right now. I'd like to see Soul's Team put out a full like candy map like us. Like do it, but no, I'm just kidding. They do totally separate things than we do. So
yeah, I don't think they even associate with anyone else but themselves. Like,
yeah,
it's like no one else exists but them, I guess.
Yeah, I know. They don't give a crap. So I guess they probably compete with like the Chinese and Japanese and Russian editors, because I know like
yeah.
At least like I know like those people are on like another level. Like they have their own like websites and shit like that. Like I know there's like
Bilibili.com. Yeah,
Bilibili. They probably compete with like people on Bilibili. Like I can't read Chinese, so I don't really go on there. So
yeah,
I know like China has all their own like social networking websites. So I don't know. They're impressive. They're definitely like inspirational, but Yeah, I don't really know how to like navigate that website. So, but yeah, oh, I remember they probably compete with like, no, they don't even do like mad stuff. Like, you know what mads are?
Yeah, the manga like animated and
Yeah,
stuff.
with like all the motion graphics and stuff like that. Like, they don't even really compete with those people either. Like, yeah, they really only just care. They really only compete with themselves. I haven't bothered to like. I mean, I edit like really slowly. So there's no point in me entering a Souls Team IC or whatever, because I've never even finished a video that I would find to be acceptable, because I edit like really slow. But I feel like they wouldn't care. They don't know who I am, so they're not gonna rank me high anyway, because they don't give a shit about me. So they're just gonna fucking give me like some shit ranking.
Trust me, you don't want them to rate you out low. Like it's better that way.
Oh my god, yeah.
Because I don't know if you ever joined one of their Souls Team IC, bro. You
I'm gonna
ask one of the judges. They're gonna send you like an essay about how your AMV is like wrong or some shit like that.
Yeah, I don't take it seriously enough to like care about that sort of shit. Like
what sort of, not really triggers me, but like the weirdest things you usually hear, it's like you didn't have this scene sync on top of the beat. I was like, whoa,
what?
Like, what? Yeah, you know, like those kinds of judging, like the beat didn't sync with the scenes or whatever. Like, bro, like so picky sometimes, or I don't know.
Yeah, they're super picky. They'll like zoom in like super far onto like one mask that you made, and they'll be like, well, you didn't like evenly outline the outline stroke of the anime character, therefore like your AMV fucking sucks. And I'm like, okay guys, like let's take it down a notch. Like let's go outside, let's like breathe in some clean air, let's touch some grass and stop giving a shit. Like I don't know, it's just,
yeah, it's like if you don't follow their meta, it's like you're just bad or just not following like a certain standards that you should be, I guess.
Yeah, I don't really feel like, that's the thing about contests, is you gotta like play by like the judges' rules, basically. Like you gotta evaluate what they like the most and then try to like emulate that but in your own style. And I just don't think like I can't edit in 3 days. Like, and I've always wanted to enter like Japan EXPO, which I think has like died out. Like I don't know if anybody enters it anymore, but it was really big back in the day.
It was.
People used to tell me I should enter, but I never had like a strong enough idea to like enter. So I don't know. My style is just like too like whack. So and yeah, you tell me like not to use like typography or like Love Live. I'm like, bro, what? I'm like, I can't edit. I was just edit.
Yeah, it's fine. I mean, you just gotta edit the way you like. It's like if you don't like it, then just don't watch it. You know, it's like I'm not editing for you. I'm editing for myself at the end of the day. But
I just edit for myself or like for other like editors to be like, oh, this is good. I don't edit for like a general audience.
Yeah, I feel like some people actually edits for others. It's like, oh, yo, did you see that dude? It's so fucking cool and shit.
Yeah.
Or some stuff like that.
Newsflash, if you want to just get like 1 million views, like just take the latest anime, like the most popular anime, like Attack on Titan, and just take like the latest song that's popular, and you can make like you can make a 10-second edit, just do a bunch of like spins and zooms and Twixtor and sound effects, and it'll take you like an hour maximum. Render it out and you'll get like 500,000 views, and just loop it. And
yeah, don't forget to put the AMV like typo shit on the title. Just
where you
maximize.
You can't search it. Like it's like the title is just like spaced out, so you can't actually like search it and find it anywhere. But
yeah,
don't forget to have like a really generic username that's just like something that is also not searchable. Like refrigerator.
Yeah, that kind of fucking sucks on the high key, because it kind of blocks all the views from the actual creators who are like spending hours on their edits, being overshadowed by someone who just pick a fight scenes and put on some music and then just call that an AMV. Like, I mean, I guess the technical term, that's true, but there's like no creative aspect at all on it. It's just for views. Like, we know we're just doing this for views and shit.
Oh yeah, like getting views is easy. It's just making like a quality edit that people will really like, I don't know, be inspired by and love. That's what's like hard. And making something that you're proud of, that's hard.
Yeah,
and something that you're proud to be like, yeah, I made this. And shit, like I'd rather have an edit that has like 500 views that I'm really proud of than have like an edit that I fucking hate that has like 50,000 views, which is currently what I have. Like I have edits that have like 50,000 views and I hate them. Like I don't want anybody to see them. I would like to unlist them, but I don't.
Yeah, some people just edit for the numbers, basically.
Yeah,
not
definitely.
for like the passion or something.
Definitely, like, yeah. Some people have, like, some other editors have tried to convince me, like, oh, you should make a TikTok or something. I'm like, yeah, fuck that. Like, I don't care.
Oh God. Like an AV TikTok or?
Yeah, like an AV TikTok. I'm like, well, nah, I don't think so. I'm gonna need a lot more like convincing to do that.
Nah, you need zero convincing, bro. Just don't do that at all.
Yeah, I'm just not gonna do it at all.
There's already like a bunch of weird stuff on TikTok. So
oh yeah, I don't want that.
Add AMVs to that. Oh my God.
I know. Like, yeah. Like,
no, thank you.
The only thing that would convince me is YouTube's copyright policy is like kind of bugging me. Like, I mean, I edited with like a song that's like top 40, and it got it got blocked like worldwide, and I was kind of sad because like I already made the edit, so I posted it on my Twitter, but I don't really care about it getting views. I think I'm just gonna drop the project. But my friend's like, oh, you should post it on TikTok, and I'm like, I don't want to make a TikTok. I've gone this like entire last year without making a TikTok. Like, I'm not gonna cave now.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I mean, where are you from again? Like, where do you live?
The U.S. Do you mean like where in the U.S.?
Yeah, I guess country or whatever states you are.
The East Coast. I'm from like near DC. Okay.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Are things like kind of wild now for you, or like lockdown or whatever?
No. I'm vaccinated, so.
Oh shit. Oh yeah, shit, yeah. You're vaxxed.
Yeah, I'm vaccinated.
Okay, that's what's up.
Yeah, it's like
Which
open.
Brand? Which brand?
Pfizer.
Damn, that's a flex.
Yeah. I'm getting my second dose like tomorrow.
Damn, the US is not kidding around, hey?
Oh yeah, you know, we're basically like a military company disguised as like a democratic republic, you know? So we're basically, you know, we have the infrastructure.
Wait. Are you left or right then?
No, I'm a leftist. Like,
oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, like I'm just saying, like we, you know, yeah, they really bounced back. They were pretty slow with the vaccine rollout at first, but then they started just opening it up to like everybody. They just said like, you know, I think they gave it a while to like prioritize the groups that needed it, and then after like a month or so, they're like, fuck it. And I go to college in a place that's like near, or it's like kind of in like a redneck area, so there's not like a ton of people getting vaccinated, so there's plenty of vaccines left over for like young healthy people like me. So I was able to get vaccinated. It was open to everybody because they have to like beg people to come in. They're like, yo, the vaccines are gonna like expire, like we
so they're forced to use it, obviously.
Yeah, so they're using it on like us college students. You know, I can't complain, like that's great. So yeah, I'm vaccinated. Damn. And I'm about to be like fully vaccinated soon, so.
Wait, did you get any side effects? Because I know you're supposed to get like fucked up for the next days or something.
You get fucked up on like the second vaccine, so on the second shot. So that's what I've heard. So I'll let you know. I get it tomorrow, so Tuesday. I think they usually sets in like the next day. Like I might be sick. I'll let you know. But the first one, I had like, you know, my arm was sore. That's irrelevant. But I had like a bit of a fever and I was kind of tired. But
I
just took some like Advil and went to sleep and I was fine. I'm kind of excited to see what happens to me. So I'm gonna be so disappointed if like nothing happens to me.
What do you mean? Like what happens? What?
I don't know. They're like saying
superpowers. Like that's like one of the theories. You're gonna get like a microchip or some kind of superpowers.
Yeah, Bill Gates is gonna upgrade me to like Windows 2021. I don't know. Everybody keeps talking about like, oh yeah, I got the second shot and I was like so tired and I was so sick. So I don't know. I feel like if after that happens to me, I feel like I'll be like really safe. Like I feel like I'll be in the clear, you know, because
so
they say
you won't be like wearing a mask or anything, or
no, I'll still wear a mask because it's like still required. But I'm saying like I'll wear a mask, but I don't have to like be fearful anymore.
Right.
Yeah, so that'll be good.
So you're saying you have no problem trusting the government, the system, this whole vaccine process.
Oh yeah, I'm not like sussed out by the science or anything. I think it's fine. Like, it's working. Like, as vaccinations are going up, like the number of coronavirus cases are going down. So, and it's proven that yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say you heard about these new variants or something.
Yeah, I think the Pfizer vaccine is effective against the COVID-19 variants, and they've tried like infecting people that got vaccinated with COVID, and they don't get infected. Yeah, they don't. Like you can't get infected. They've literally tried it. So, or it's like really, really rare. Or they get like a very mild case of COVID. So it's not about like, oh, do I trust it? Like as if like there's no evidence to back it up. Like there's evidence that it does work. So I'm chilling.
Nice. I mean, are you the only one in your group of friends who got vaxxed, or?
No, we're all vaccinated.
Okay.
Yeah, they opened it up to college students. We all got vaccinated like together.
So has your life even changed at all with COVID, or like? How has it been?
Not too much. I'm mostly like a hobbit that like lives on my computer anyway. So that's like pretty much the same. I'm like a nerd, so I'm always inside on my computer. But I guess what sucks is like I guess I did used to go to parties like a lot more, and now there are none, or they're very small. They're not open to like a ton of people anymore, and I don't see as many of my friends as often anymore, because people are just generally like sticking to themselves and inside and sticking to small groups of people. So that made like my senior year, like my last year of college, like it's been a little depressing. But so whenever we have like I get to have like good moments with my friends, I just like latch onto that and make that like my memory and stuff. So I've definitely still like made memories this semester. Like my friend turned 22 and we got like wasted, so that was fun.
Nice.
Yeah, that's the exact way to celebrate. Yeah. So, and I did go to a party yesterday that was outside, so that was fun. But yeah, it's just not as much anymore. And yeah, I don't have. Oh yeah.
You're also 21, right? Or
yeah, I'm 21.
Cool.
Yeah. Yeah, so I can go to the bars and stuff. I try to go to the bars when they're not like super crowded and stuff, like when there's less people there. Try to get a table away from everybody and keep my mask on when I'm not eating or drinking anything, but so far so good.
Wait, what are you talking about? Are you saying you're like an alcoholic or something?
No, I'm just your average like 21-year-old college student. We're all alcoholics. No, I'm not alcoholic. I think like I only drink like a few times a week or whatever. So, but
just a few times a week. Okay.
Okay, maybe like I would like it to be less, but my friends are always pressuring me. They're like,
oh shit.
They're like, Taylor, let's go to the bar, and I'm like, okay. So basically, I'm a pushover, but I also want to go. Like, I just want to be.
Damn.
I do want to go as well. It's not like I go when I don't want to. I'm just easy to convince, so I go.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Wait, so are you like an expert with drinks, or like how long have you been like drinking? What's your history here, Taylor?
Well, probably since like freshman year. I don't know. This is just your standard American campus like experience, I feel like. But yeah.
You do drugs too, or what? What's up?
Not really, no.
Not really. Like no, or not really. Like
not really.
Okay.
What are you, a narc? You didn't get me busted?
Nah.
Everything I've done has been legal.
Let the record show that whatever Taylor is saying is not valid in a court or whatever.
Yeah, no, it's whatever I did was legal in whatever state I was in. So
like weed, I guess. Weed
yeah, like weed, it was legal. So tried it. It's not.
Yeah, did you like it?
Not that much. No, it's okay.
Wait, how did you try it? Like smoke brownies or?
I tried a brownie. I got really sick one time. I like had a panic attack and like threw up. So it was fucking not fun.
Wait, are you sure that was weed or? Whoa.
Yeah, it was weed. It was just way too much. It was way too much for someone who had never done anything. It was way too much. So yeah, I got sick.
Damn.
Yeah, I got sick. But yeah, I don't know. I gotta like I'm moving to a place, you know, where it's legal, so I'm just gonna I'll try it some more and see I'll keep trying to figure it out. I feel like with drinking I figured it out like really fast, but with weed I like messed up and it's like did way too much, got sick. So I need to dial it back and like figure it out. Figure out what tolerances.
What's your favorite drinks then?
Well, the local bar makes this drink that's like, it's basically like, hey, do you know those like Shamrock shakes from like McDonald's? They're like a mint milkshake.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, so it's like kind of like a mint milkshake, but it's like they put like liquor in it. It's so good. Oh my god, it's delicious. Like I could chug that thing. It's amazing. And it's like the bar is so cheap. Like everything's like a few dollars and it's so much better than like all the other bars. A lot of other bars charge like $8 for a cocktail. I'm like, what the fuck? And they like water it down too. I'm like, bro, I could get like an entire bottle of like cheap vodka for like $8. And it's like, why are you gonna charge me $8 for something that has like a shot in it? Like it's stupid. So
damn, okay.
Yeah.
Sounds like you know your stuff then.
Oh yeah, totally.
Have you ever had any troubles at bars though? Like they thought you were too young or some shit?
You know, I've been anticipating that because I have a baby face. Like everybody says I look really young. Yeah. So I've been anticipating it. But no, not so far. Like one time me and my best friend were at a liquor store and we were getting like catcalled by this drunk guy. Like, yeah, but he was obviously like drunk as hell. Like he just kept going like, he was like, hey ladies, like, what are you buying? And he just kept repeating it like 1,000 times. He's like, hey ladies, you having a good night? You guys look looking good. And he just kept repeating that. I was just like, what the fuck? Like, I was like, that's a him problem. Like, he's fucked up out of his mind. So, like, whatever. So, just bought my shit and left. It didn't really affect me. He wasn't, like, threatening at all. But no, I guess I'm just confident enough that they don't question me. And, my ID is really like it's a real ID, you know, so it looks legitimate.
Of course.
Yeah, it's not a fake ID, so it they can tell it's real, and they don't have any room to debate it, I guess. So maybe if it was like faker looking, they would try to debate it, but no. So far, so good. Like I've just been confident enough, like being like, yeah, here's my ID, like fight me, and they don't. I don't say fight me, but I'm like waiting for someone to challenge me. Like I'll call my mom up and I'll be like, Mother, what's my birthday? And she'll be like, you are legal. You know, so. But so far so good.
I mean, do they even ask you? Do they even ask or?
Like, do they even ask if it's real or whatever?
No, like for ID, I don't like you go to the bar.
Oh yeah, I get carded. Yeah, everybody gets. Like everyone gets carded.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like they're like required to like check your ID. If they don't, they're like kind of doing a bad job. Like in the US, people say like if you look under 40, they're gonna card you. So yeah, I'm gonna get carded for like forever.
Damn.
Yeah.
Have you ever gotten super wasted or something?
Yeah, like on accident. Not at a I got thrown out of a club.
What?
Yeah, I got
like
really fucked up at a club and I got thrown out. That was pretty bad. Yeah, because I was also like underage, so I was like 20, and I was like really drunk, and she could see she could see I had like the X's on my hand, and she could see I was super drunk, and so she like kicked me out. she didn't like call the cops on me or anything, but she just like the bouncer, like I think it was like a female bouncer. She was like, "Yeah, you need to leave." I was like, "No, please." And she's like, "No, you're leaving." I'm like, "Damn." But it's okay. I already had fun, so it was fun. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't really remember that much of that night, but it was fun. So I know I had fun.
So I guess that's the thing then, like blacking out because you drink too much or some shit like that.
Oh yeah, I blacked out, but it was on accident. I don't normally try to black out.
Damn. So I guess overall, your life is pretty chill, right? Like you're not depressed or anything.
No.
You're just living through the motions. Yeah,
I'm just chilling. I'm just riding it out, having fun, just doing my homework and then going to the bar and editing AMVs on the side. So when I have the motivation to, which I do like pretty often. So I just
but that's not out of like boredom or.
Oh yeah, sometimes it's out of boredom, but sometimes I get inspired.
Mm-hmm.
I've been watching, like, quarantine has got me like back into watching like a lot more anime. Mm-hmm. So that definitely like inspires me.
Yes, what are you watching these days?
I've been watching, what's it called? Jujutsu Kaisen or whatever.
Oh.
It's okay. I think it's overhyped. But I mean, I like how it looks. And I think the action scenes are really cool. But it's a little slow.
Yeah, I need to watch that.
Oh, you need to watch it? Yeah.
Nope.
I don't know what you're into, but it's okay. And I watched Hunter x Hunter. I really liked that.
Oh, did you finish that or?
I'm on the final arc right now, which is also going pretty slow, so it's kind of losing my attention. But
yeah, they have fillers and stuff. It's pretty long.
Yeah, I don't know. It was really, really good up until like the Chimera Ant arc.
Oh, you didn't like that arc?
It's kind of boring. Like it's kind of slow. I don't know.
Yeah, that arc was interesting.
It's just dragging on compared to the other arcs. Like compared to when like with the Phantom Troop, that was like so exciting. Where's the Phantom Troop? Like bring them back.
Yeah.
I love that. That was really exciting. But I don't really edit action, so I just like kind of watch it for enjoyment, and I never really like do anything with it.
Mm-hmm. So just to come back to editing AMVs, like, would you like you started by watching tutorials or like what's up? How did you get into it?
Tutorials? Nah.
Yeah.
I just YOLO'd it. Yeah. Sent it. Just figured it out.
Wait, really? Like you just opened the program and you're like, okay, so this and that?
Yeah, well at least no, not with After Effects. I watched tutorials, but I didn't start off with anime. I started off with like other things. Yeah. So then once I got the hang of it, I started like switched to using like anime and stuff like that. And that's like the same. It's just using like AMV, like, or not AMV, sorry. Clips and stuff that I like torrented. So cutting episodes is really annoying. So I still like use the whack, like the whack hacks.
Wait, I was just gonna say she's joking. She's not torrenting anime clips, just for the record.
Why? It's not illegal.
What?
It's not illegal.
So you're saying it's legal?
Yeah, it is legal.
Where? Which state? What?
Yeah, in the US it's legal. Well, it used to be legal, so you can't retroactively charge me for that because it was legal.
Wait, when? How the fuck?
Is it illegal in Canada?
Do you know what's LimeWire?
Yeah.
Oh shit! Yeah, that's like back in the days. That's what people were using to like hack and shit.
Yeah. No, I don't use LimeWire.
Yeah. Wait, so you're still using uTorrent? You're saying?
Now I feel like this is sus if I answer, so I'm not gonna say anything.
Yeah, you shouldn't use uTorrent just in general. Like they got some kind of mandate or like they were hacking people with their thing. So you should probably use something else. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you wanted to low key torrenting stuff.
Yeah. I would never.
Of course not.
I would never do something like as audacious as that. I would never.
So what would you say to someone then like because I guess there's like this new wave of generation, like teenagers trying to get into editing. I guess, like, what advice would you tell them? Like, you should start editing Furies and shit, and then start to anime, I guess.
I don't know. Just edit. They can edit whatever they want to. Like, if they want to be a person who edits stuff that's like for views, and they like editing the most popular songs with the most popular anime, like, that is fun. You know, on YouTube we kind of stopped doing that because it's all copyrighted, but they do all these like weird pitching things, so they make it work, and if that's what they like doing, it's fun. And, I don't really have any advice except, like, I know for me, I always like never stopped like challenging myself, and I never stopped like trying to like push myself to be as creative as possible. But I mean, editing's for fun. If they don't want to do that, they don't have to. I can't even say like, oh, don't copy people, because copying is a way to learn. So they want to.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, I don't do that. But if you're like a young editor, you want to try copying someone, just don't claim it as your own. I mean, that's just common sense. I don't know. Just send it. That's my advice, is to just send it.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty straight, you know, like it's not that hard to get into editing, and it's just, you know, trying to be your own editor, or like have fun with what you do. Just don't, you know, take it too seriously by stealing others people content, or, you know, and then changing it, or I don't know what the hell are like editors doing these days that are really sus and shit.
I guess, like, don't get bent out of shape if you enter a Souls Team IC and they don't pick you. Like, they're not going to. So, like, don't take it personally. Yeah,
just lower your expectation as low as possible when you start.
Yeah, exactly. Just use it as like a learning experience, and for your own self. So.
But I guess like you, like, joining other communities would help, I guess, right? Meeting like people who I guess like editing too and stuff.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's good to talk to people who can help you out, and they can give you like technical advice on like and good feedback on how to improve your edits and stuff. Because sometimes I'm working on an edit and I can feel that there's something missing, but I don't know what, and something like visually looks off, and I don't know what. So I really like having editing friends that I can like send them my video and be like, yo, can you give me like feedback on this? Like, can you beta this? And yeah.
Wait, so does your like when we were talking about the communities that you were doing, like they have a Discord server, right?
Oh my god. I'm
just asking for reference. You know, like there's your editors, they might get into it. I don't know, man.
The ones I'm in are like the ones I actually use are pretty like exclusive. Like they're just for
okay.
People like people that are in the studio. The big open public ones, I mean, I guess you can try those. I could send that to you. I don't really use them. Like, they're just not super active. Like, a lot of candy editors don't, like, use Discord super religiously. So, I don't know if they still use Skype. I just don't think they really, like, use Discord that much. But, yeah. I mean, if you want to try to audition to get into, like, Supernova Studios or, like, YAOI Revolution, they're having, like, ongoing... Oh, I think Supernova Studios is doing auditions. I know they just did auditions. I don't know. You send them a DM, maybe they'll let you in.
Why?
If you're good enough, they're never gonna turn away like a bad editor.
Oh, like that. Okay, interesting.
Yeah. Okay. You can slide in. Get cop yourself like an candy editing GF.
Yeah,
I know there's some like bro. Yeah, there's some Canadian
ones. I don't know about
that. Yeah, there's
some couples.
AMV couples.
I don't know about that.
I mean, if that's what you're going for.
Wait, do you know any AMV couples from your friends in the community, or?
I knew of one, but they broke up.
Why? Because they're editing.
I don't know why they broke up. They were doing like a LDR anyway, so.
A what? Long distance.
Yeah, long distance relationship. So I don't know anything about why they broke up. I just knew they were dating.
But you just knew they were, I guess, both AMV editors.
Yeah, they're both too like. Yeah. I think there are some AMV editors that I know that like dated. Yeah, you wouldn't know them.
Okay.
There's some like gay guys that dated. So
Wait, what?
there's some
What?
like gay guys in my community that dated. There's girls, but there's also like, I mean, there's some straight guys, and there's a bunch of like guys that are gay. So
Yeah, like LGBT AMV editors.
yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
And there's so many communities like for everything basically.
Yeah.
This editing stuff.
Yeah, definitely. But definitely, if you want like, yeah, if you want chicks, I can try to hook you up. I don't know how active any of these Discord servers are, but you can try your best. You can try shooting your shot.
Yeah, no, I'm good. I'm not really into LD or like I think that's too much, pressure or complication that
Maybe you can find one that's like from your area, because you're in Canada, right? So maybe you can find.
Yeah, and that Canada is a no-go. I'm about to dip this country soon, so.
Where are you going?
I'm not sure yet. Maybe like Slovenia or some shit, like
Slovenia for what reason?
Yeah, but that's for work related, so that's something else.
Okay.
Yeah.
I gotcha.
No, I'm saying stuff like that.
Gotcha. It's kind of random, but sounds like an illegal arms business in Slovenia or something.
Nah, bro. Apparently, Slovenia is a pretty chill country in Europe. It's like underrated or something.
Oh, interesting. Gotcha.
Yeah, it's like a small island while everyone knows each other or something.
It's an island?
Well, not really like exclusive island. It's like stuck with another countries and stuff.
Gotcha.
So do you have like dating tips, I guess?
Dating tips?
Yeah.
You mean for like online dating, or for real life dating?
I don't know, bro. Anything, I guess.
I only have real life dating tips.
Well, what's your worst experience in dating then? That's like the worst date or whatever you had.
That's a good question. Let me see. I have a lot of funny ones. Let me see. I was dating this guy.
Damn.
My first boyfriend, he gave me, for my birthday, like a plate. Like, for my birthday gift? A plate. Literally, yeah. And it was like...
Plate, like...
Yeah, like a dinner plate.
Dish plate?
Yeah, like a dish.
Oh.
Yeah, and like a mug. And, it was like... kind of cute, but I was also kind of like, the fuck? Like, I was like, the fuck?
Wait, was there something engraved or?
No.
Huh?
And what was worse? Yeah, I know. And it was worse because he was like, yeah, I didn't know what to get you, so I had like my mom and my sister like help me like pick it out. And I was like, are you fucking serious? Like this is like, I was like, you've known me for like this amount of time, and the best you could come up with is getting me a fucking plate, and you couldn't even figure it out on your own. I should have just dumped him right there, but
Wait, were you guys young though? I guess.
Yeah, I was like 16 or something.
Okay.
I was like 17, so
understandable.
I know, but I was still like, bro, really? I was like, come on.
I mean, were you into plates? Like, was that like a
no?
passion?
He literally didn't know what to get me. He got me fucking... I was so pissed off. I think that's really funny. Like, I should have dumped him. Like,
so random.
I didn't dump him for like... I did dump him eventually. Because I was like, I don't really think you're that into me. And so I dumped him. And I wasn't really that into him anymore either, so I dumped him. That was stupid. Damn. So that's my dating tip: is if someone gets you something stupid like a plate, you should leave their ass, because they probably don't love you. Let me see other dating tips. I guess like date someone who has like a lot of common interests. They can have like common interests as you, but they can also have like complementary interests as you. Like, as long as you guys like doing stuff together, but you like trying new things, and they also like trying new things. Like, my boyfriend has taught me a lot about like cars. Like, I never cared about cars, but
okay,
I want to get to know him, so I've learned like so much.
Does he know about AMVs and shit, or?
Oh yeah, and then I've like told him about AMVs. Like I make him watch AMVs with me, and I got him to start watching anime. So and now he watches like his anime like on his own and shit. Like
Wait, slow down. He wasn't watching anime.
No, isn't that insane? Like I never thought like
shit.
I don't know how he wasn't like freaked out by the fact that like I made.
Wait, he's Asian too, right?
He's Asian, but yeah, he didn't watch anime. He read manga a little bit when he was younger, so it wasn't like a stretch for him.
Yeah, he must be the academic type, maybe.
Yeah, the academic type. Maybe yeah, a little bit. Anime was always like within the realm of something he like would watch. He just never did. So I had to like curate like specific things that I think he would like, and then he's like into it. And so now we watch like anime together.
Nice.
Yeah.
Wait, so how long you guys been together now?
Like almost 2 years.
Damn, that's what's up.
Yeah. Let me think. Other like bad dating things besides the plate. There are some other weird ones, but they like take so long to explain. I'll just stick with like dating advice.
Wait. So how many dates did you have? Did you have a lot or something?
Yeah, I had like 3 boyfriends.
Like now?
Yeah, in total.
Oh, okay.
And I dumped 2 of them, so they fucked up in some way. I just didn't like them or something.
Oh, so you were always the one saying bye.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm a savage.
Shout out to the 2 exes.
Yeah, shout out to my ex. Yeah, no, I'm a savage. It's okay. I have like there's 0 chance they would ever watch this. So, and if they did,
of course not.
Yeah, and if they did, that's like that's on them. I don't know. That's literally just on them. That's not something I'm gonna stay awake at night thinking about.
Of course.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, don't date guys that like simp for you too hard. Like you should make sure you also like them back, and not just like you like the attention that they're giving you. You actually have to like them for who they are, and like not just like them as like a friend. Like you have to like also really like them as much, because it's like really weird. It's like really unbalanced when someone really like. Don't let relationships be lopsided. Like if you feel like one person's putting in all the effort, you should just end it. It's just not gonna work.
True. That's very true.
Yeah.
Shit. I think you're supposed to go soon though, right? Like
yeah,
an appointment or something.
Yeah. Me and my friends are going shopping.
Shit, really?
Yeah, we have to go buy shoes for graduation.
Oh right, yeah, you told me about that.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys are gonna have like I guess the schools are open, right, for ceremonies or whatever?
Yeah.
Okay. Damn, man. Yeah, I thought you guys were gonna do like a Zoom call ceremony. That would be so bad.
That'd be so sad. No, they're open. They're like limited capacity and shit like that.
Oh.
Yeah, and you're supposed to wear a mask the entire time and yada yada. It's kind of like a pretend solution.
Yeah.
You know how they're like trying to pretend like they care, but they don't actually care. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like. They're pretending like they're doing something. They're like, oh, we're gonna have like an in-person graduation, but we're just gonna limit the people that can come. And it's like, well, if you're gonna have like 30,000 people there anyway, like why are you like, you're already gonna make it bad? Like just take off the limits. Like I just don't understand. So.
True. Is it gonna be like a speech or something, or?
I have no idea. What's happening at graduation.
Okay, so you just know that you have to go, I guess, to get something.
Yeah, to get my diploma.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wait, so your parents are gonna be there, all that shit?
Yeah, they're gonna come visit. Yeah.
Yeah, I think you said you were stressed or excited, or like, what's up?
I'm excited and I'm sad because I'm gonna miss my friends and stuff because I love them so much. And we're all moving to like different places. Like none of us got a job in the same city. Like we're all scattering, and it's sad.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we're all gonna have like 40-hour work weeks, and it's gonna be like trying to.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
Bro.
we're gonna try to coordinate like vacations together and shit like that, and it's gonna be like, oh no, I can't take off work this week, blah blah blah, and I'm like,
Bro, that's some adults talking shit. Oh my god.
I know, I can't believe I'm gonna have to be an adult and have to coordinate shit like that. So
Damn.
now I can just like walk down the hallway and just like say like bang on the door and be like, yo, what's up? Let's go.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you just, you gotta live in the moment and then, enjoy all the time you have with your homies and shit.
Exactly. That's what I'm like focused on doing now. So.
Oh, you're stoned now?
Yeah, that's why like they're able to pressure me to go to the bars, because I'm like, okay. Like we only have like X amount of times to be able to go to the bars, like for the foreseeable future. So I'm like, yeah, I'll go. Like I just always go.
True. That's very true.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So I guess just to close the episode, do you have any social media handle you wanna plug or something?
Subscribe to me on YouTube, dottedtaylor. You can follow me on Twitter if you want, dottedtay. It's just dottedtaylor without the LOR, because I lost the dottedtaylor handle is mine, but I don't know how to get back in. So
Rip.
Yeah, I can't log back in. It's like impossible. So
okay.
Well, yeah. I mean, I could try, but I also just didn't care. I made a new Twitter account. So what's my Twitter handle?
Do you have any last words before we say goodbye and shit?
No, just rack up the views on my latest upload. Thanks everyone.
Alright, that's what's up. That's what's up. Respect the grind.
Get me some good ratios so I can feel good about myself. Yeah, that's basically it.
Alright, well, thanks everyone for listening to this other episode of the EXPO podcast, and we'll see you next time.
Adios.
Peace.